time's for real. Are you guys ready? Okay then, begin!
The ultimate battle between God and man! A battle It's time to duel! Let's begin.
May the best man win. I intend to.
Venomous! Rule battle!
それでは第9回戦
この発旋風
Zesty Boys Down Bad. It's Wednesday. You know what it is. Main Spider can't hear. AK Mr. AK. Run like Joe Button's chasing you. You know, we here.
Somebody stop him.
I'm from what? I'm just crazy. Roundtable's here. Let's all go down the line and introduce yourselves. We got the Riz Kage here, the Riz of the Oz.
Definitely, you know, it's your boy Hollywood Sensei of Blerd Cartel, Riz of the Oz, Riz Kage in the building. You know what I mean? Zesty Boys, we up. Lower Echelon Boys in the building. Let's go.
Thanks.
Watching the great.
What's going on, fellas? Happy to be here as a guest, aka Mr. Forgettable. Other than that, I'm ready for this challenge.
Philly Anime Boy 215.
Yeah, Philly Anime Boy here. You know what I mean? Lower Echelon all day. Lower Echelon Boys. You know what I mean? Y'all can sit at the high table. But yeah, there's a lot of good remasters and remakes that need to be made. You know what it is.
Sensei of the Syndicate.
What up? Just Sensei of the Syndicate, the Blerd Syndicate. Happy to be here and ready to talk that shit.
We for the Super Nerd.
The geeky one, Steve Urkel, Secret Love Child. Don't tell anybody. Nerdcore hip hop artist extraordinaire. So yeah, I'm here. I finally made it.
Monterey, the Milky Way, nasty. I'm gonna pause that.
What's good? Your boy Monterey Hudson, aka Monterey the Milky Way, because I'm leading y'all down this slippery slope of remakes and remasters and what don't need to be made. Don't add me, just accept me.
You already got a violation on the intro? This is crazy.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
The villain art starting already.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Alpha Hybrid is here. The last but not least.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, the Zesty Boy intro is always wild. Like, y'all are crazy for that.
Zesty Boys up.
Lower Echelon Boys, you know how it is. Welcome to Chicken Dragon. So, yeah, just ready for this. Just ready for this debate. My bad if I can't always answer. The little one here is in a mood right now.
Full-time daddy alert. But we here. We're gonna manage. Shout out to Blerd Official on YouTube. Shout out to Blerd.com. You know, you can always check us out on there. And yeah, probably need a new home over there for that. But we're always gonna be here on Blerd Cartel. Shout out What It Sound Like. Go check them out. What y'all got cooking up for us? We saw in the vocals tournament. What we got?
Vocalist tournament starting in a couple weeks. I'm going to a concert tomorrow night, so they are a recorded episode instead of a live joint. So
It's all the pre-recorded tape.
Who's performing?
I'm going to a Masego concert.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget, Make It Make Sense Saturdays, 8:30. Check them out. Don't forget. Shout out to the Blerd Syndicate. I'll be on there Sundays. I think tomorrow also. So y'all got a couple shows on there. So I might make my appearance on there. And shout out to Waifu Views, the new show on there. You know, we need a female presence on here. So we got an all-female show. They're gonna be reviewing
Good first episode.
Fucking Darwin's game. Yeah, they're gonna be reviewing that, and it has a plethora of other topics that they do that. But they did their first episode last Sunday, so check them out. I think, yeah. Now we got all that out of the way. Finally, we can do with the episode about remake versus remastered. So we take Dragon Ball Z, and the remaster would be Kai.
Yeah, that's what remastered.
Delete it.
As long as we
It needs
leave
to be
Pokemon
deleted.
where it's at.
It needs to be deleted.
It needs to be gone.
Never turn on Dragon Ball.
The hate is
Kai
real.
needs to be deleted.
Don't hate on Dragon Ball, please.
Kai needs to be deleted.
They gave us that whole new intro animation and everything. I'm all thinking that's what we gonna get. I turn that shit on. We getting the same ass old animation. Like,
Nah, we're not going to slide past the fact that they made.
Except it has
Mr.
cussing
Blue,
in
like,
it. Dragon Ball Z Kai has cussing in it.
They took out the blood, the gore. They messed up my boy Frieza and Gohan's boys. No, just delete it. Just be done with it.
Nah,
I mean,
Dragon
Goku
Ball-
was blue.
Goku
Dragon Ball
was
Kai is an edit of an edit. You know that, right? Like they had the regular, then they had the other one, then they edited it again. So you getting like an edit on top of an edit. Like,
Yes, that's like a big mess.
Shout out to the edit boys.
So versus a remaster would be Berserk. Because they did the 97, then they did the movie, then they did that fucking CGI bullshit that was terrible. But
No, I wanna talk about that. I'm gonna do an album about that whole anime.
You sure about that?
They could have continued it. They could have just continued it. The original anime was perfect. The illustration was flawless. To me, it was. They should have just picked off where Gus was when he survived the eclipse, and I mean, to the point to where Griffith got his own kingdom and stuff like that. That's what they should have done instead of just remaking something when they didn't fit it.
They did. It was CGI. It looked horrible. So I'm not for it, but them niggas did it. And you rapping about it is going to be crazy.
It is. It's going to be an album called Egg of the King.
Oh, Lord. If you listen, you start rapping about that Eclipse, I don't know.
Let him be great, bro.
I'm here for it.
Please, not the
He might even come out with the diss track to be like Griffiths was right. You never know, bro.
I want Stabler coming to your door and detect
talk that femto shit. I mean,
and talk that clip. Jesus. And so my first nominee will be Basilisk. Basilisk needs to be remade. Just update the shit to 2020. To get Mappa on the Basilisk and keep going. This was when they had real ninjas back in the day. No, they didn't have ninjas wearing fucking Sunny D orange jumpsuits and having emo problems. I'm just saying these are real ninjas.
Real ninjas.
Now we turn on
Not the Sunny D.
He the only boy that can sneak in the forest with a bright orange jumpsuit and not get seen.
Listen, you tell me what type of ninja espionage does Naruto have wearing an orange jumpsuit?
That's espionage.
No espionage involved.
Or the harem jutsu, that could be like a little, a disguise, a covert, maneuver to blend in with the environment.
But the point of being a ninja is to blend in, like camo colors. No, you like he said, Sunny D, Sun Kiss, the brightest orange, Michelangelo. You can see that nigga from like my shirt. You can see me from 5 blocks away with this shit.
But was any of them niggas actually dressed?
Oh, they ain't even like that.
Attire?
Yeah. I mean, your man was walking around like a Home Depot employee, just like trying to slay shit. So I mean, I don't know.
But then he did have the Reese's colors on. I mean, he had the orange with the. I mean,
he had the Reese's Puffs colors, and that wasn't G. But Sasuke had a romper on. You think that's ninja like?
Black navy blue. You can run up on anybody with that.
We're really doing
it.
Yeah, the black
Sasuke had the romper.
No, I would say that
with pink hair. Like, come on.
I mean, with Sasuke during the tunics, and he had that black romper on, so that counts because black is like a color to blend it with the shadows.
What I'm saying is, Geekster, you jacking the romper like you gonna wear that at a con with your toes out?
Wow.
Oh man. You gotta make sure you get the petty.
I agree. I see what you're saying. Very good point.
I'm just saying.
The open toe Konoha sandals.
The open toe Sean Collectors is crazy.
The sandals maybe,
so
but probably like an Akatsuki outfit or like the Sage Mode outfit. The jacket with
Naruto's a really good ninja.
Yeah, open toe. They have open-toe sandals with Nike Air Max bubbles underneath it. I don't know, but whatever works for them.
This man was evading Ambu and Chunin in that orange jacket. So does that mean he's a good ninja or they're bad ninjas? Like, what do we?
They're just bad.
They're bad
The Leaf Village is just bad. Like y'all got all these sensors, everything, and they can still run up on y'all.
That's crazy how we turn on the Leaf because the Leaf was one of the strongest nations.
I forgot y'all.
Man, shit ain't got serious.
They all cloud ninjas. My bad. I forgot.
I gotta be a cloud ninja.
Yo,
and they put me in Naruto.
Wow.
You know what village they going. You know what village they gonna send us to. We going right to the clouds. You know what it is.
If you ain't part of the cloud village, you get sent to the sand village and make pyramids. So
help.
Oh, no. All right. Enough of my niggatry. Anybody got any remasters they want to or remakes they need to get off their chest?
Easy. But go ahead, Geekster.
Enough niggatry.
The one show, it's a cartoon. I hope it counts. They should have left the Powerpuff Girls alone. They should have left it alone.
Damn.
And the thing, like, they already did, the full series. I was cool with that. But for them to bring it back, and then they came up with a character called Man Boy, the body of a boy with all the powers of a man. I couldn't get into that. I just couldn't. Man Boy. Ain't that the nigga for Snowfall?
Right.
Yeah.
Man Boy. That's the nigga from Snowfall. Shit.
Oh my god.
This is a sick nigga. There's a bunch of cartoons they fucked up on, but I was trying to stick to anime because we all play with damn cartoons. I don't want to hear no Teen Titans Ghost slander either. So
don't worry, it gets enough of that on a regular basis. It gets enough.
It's golden for real.
Thank you. Remake Claymore. Remake Dead Man.
Listen, Claymore was my choice, but I'm also
that was his last week choice. Like,
give me a 2023 Bo.
No.
Thank you. Get that bullshit out of here. I said the last week. And they remake it to where everything Bo makes sense. Even the super fist with the nose hair.
I gotta stop. Listen, when 11:30 came on, it was time to go outside and play. Like
11:30 at night though. Yeah.
Man, you going outside at 11:30 at night.
Time to go outside and play, go outside and trap, whatever you got to do. Because that wasn't it.
That was the Chinese run right there. I'm gonna go.
That was the equivalent of MASH coming on.
You instantly going to sleep with that shit.
Oh yeah, man. I was trying to say that came
for a remake. I would say Naruto. I think there could have been like a bigger storyline there. That ending was trash.
No.
Where's the violation button, man?
I'm letting them cook. I'm letting them cook.
Let that
There could have been more to that Naruto. What is it? The Jonin. Where's all that as a 20-year-old who's on his way to being a Hokage? More stories about some of the other people that had died, as far as Kakashi's dad, the signing, Minato. Of course, they're coming out with these things in mangas, but I think it could have gone as long as One Piece. I think they just left out a lot of stuff. A little bit confusing, but the ending of it is what really.
So you just wanted more Naruto, and just like. You got Kakashi Genin and stuff like that. So I mean,
you got that. It's called Boruto.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, we're not gonna hate Boruto now. Come on.
No,
hey, Boruto manga is solid now.
But it's trash on TV. Nah,
it's not trash right now. Like it's actually solid right now.
He said on TV, like anime.
Oh yeah, TV is over with.
Oh, Sasuke and Jurassic Park. Yeah, that was bad.
Jurassic Park, Sasuke. Let's get it.
You all know there's a whole bunch of plot holes and stuff that you could be like, well, why
naturally
this, that, and the third? But yeah, that's what I would say as far as a remake. Other than that, it wasn't a bad. I mean, it was one of the best animes I've seen.
You just want a remake to add extra Negroes in there and just like
let's go that arc too.
Go ahead. They get a remake at the end of the John end of the year. So
Yep.
big.
They got like 3 new episodes coming out. I think they said 3 unreleased episodes coming out. I think this year.
And that's another problem, but we ain't gonna start on it.
I think now should have been the time that Hinata and Naruto should have been getting married. I think they rushed a lot of that.
You want the full wedding episode? Like, damn.
Oh, forget the wedding. We can skip the wedding.
You want the play-by-play?
We can do the wedding in the intro of one episode.
He want the vows. He want the after party. He want the reception. He want
help.
Like the fuck.
Help.
Oh, that good stuff.
DJ. But yeah, I would do that. I would definitely remake it and like Shippuden, not Naruto, the original, just Shippuden.
I mean, the only one that really needs a redoing in Shippuden is just the war.
No, you got it.
Everything else is fine.
Yeah, I agree.
And agree or disagree with that because I would say around the wartime is when I thought it was just kind of doing this.
I mean, I give you one that's controversial.
Ended the show when they met up with them. So
I give you a controversial one.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. So Hunter x Hunter needs a complete remake.
I agree.
Ew.
A complete remake from start to finish. Now let me explain. Let me explain a little bit.
Let him cook.
So I'm not even gonna get on the final arc, which just needs a complete remake on its own. We're not gonna get into the Chimera Ant arc. That's not the only issue. But Hunter x Hunter has potential to have been like Naruto. Nin as a power system, the different characters that was there, and a lot of the earlier arcs, other than like York New City, are relatively slow or relatively not as exciting, like Greed Island, certain parts of the Hunter exams, like even in between that. So if you were to do a complete remake, possibly even make a partial arc of Killer was coming up, what the freak was Hisoka on, how he got to be that way, and then you could have made other aspects of that even better by the end, to where you could have even expanded the Chimera Ant arc into an entire war or something, instead of us, looking in the manga and all power to Tagashi, but looking in the manga and we have an entire arc on a boat and we're just sitting here. So I feel like Hunter x Hunter could do wonderful with a complete remake, just complete remake from start to finish.
I don't know, would a Hisoka origin help that or not help that? I don't want an origin how you learn, he like what he likes. So I mean,
yo.
But I mean, we could have at least got that. Not necessarily like the way his enjoyment of people, we'll put it that way. Not necessarily that, but like his growing of his skills, like the growing of his skill set, or even other people of the spiders, could have got some of their aspects, how they even became a thing, especially Krollo, right? Expanding on Killua's family, some of their aspects of the adventure. There's plenty more to where it could have been made like Naruto, and as lengthy or as expanded upon, and they just didn't do it.
Come on,
I think a remake would be wonderful.
They can't do it because the bull could never finish a chapter. So you want him to expand on something which he's not good at. He can't expand on a regular 15-page chapter. He gives you 4 chapters.
Just let Kishimoto have a crack at it, bro.
Listen, also sidebar. I love Negroes saying Zen is the best power system, but can't explain it.
I mean, I can, but just I ain't finna sit up here for 20 minutes.
We gotta stop that. If I need a whole chartboard and a 25-minute power presentation,
now we turn on
the best power system.
I mean, I understand that Nin is a bit of an expanded power system, but if we was to compartmentalize everything that Naruto has as a power system, instead of learning about it over the course of 600 different episodes and 800 mangas supposedly, or we look at Jujutsu Kaisen and we literally got to use like scientific equations to understand stuff like infinity. We don't complain about that, but all of a sudden we look at Nin and has a full explanation, and we be like, "Oh, that's too much."
JJK is easy. Hating ass niggas got the most power.
we got to divide pi. We got to divide pi 1,000 times to understand what the freak Gojo's ability is, and the majority of the world still don't understand how it works correctly. But we complain about Nin. Stop.
I mean, he's a singularity. That's fine. He's a singularity, just like Sinbad is. So just AKA he's that nigga, it's just like AKA Sinbad that nigga. So
Singularity is a longer word than anything of the power system in Ninja.
I'm just telling you what it is.
All I know is Gojo back in these streets. So.
Yo, that's a
Right,
whole
I'm just
fact.
saying we picky,
I'm just
right?
saying,
We
like,
picky today.
Yo, Gojo back in the streets.
Too much. To
Gojo
that
back in the
one
streets.
Back in the streets. Hide
And
your
you
wives. Hide
you
your
need that
girls.
hand sanitizer so the monkeys don't touch you, dog.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter needs a remake in my opinion.
That's fair. Sensei of the Syndicate. What's your choice if you have one?
Yeah, I was thinking about Bleach, just having it remastered. Like I would love to have the fighting
I'm cool
scenes
with that.
redone. And take out all the fillers because I was just tired of them fighting themselves for the most part. Like
the filler is good though.
The fillers were
whoa,
horrible.
whoa,
It was
whoa.
always either them fighting themselves, a clone of themselves, their clone of their sword selves. Like it was never.
Now we hating on the
But-
Zanpakuto Rebellion arc. This is what we doing
I
now?
hated it. I hated it while it
Even
was
though
The
they
going.
fighting
Zanpakuto Rebellion
themselves,
arc?
Nah,
The
Rebellion
nah.
It was
We not
good.
finna turn on the
Where's the
Zanpakuto arc.
violation button?
We not finna turn on the Zanpakuto arc
I let
because
everybody
that showed everybody's Zanpakuto. Nah, we not finna do that.
But
That-
when it kept having like but when it kept having like fillers on top of fillers on top of fillers, like it made it
that's
that much
true.
worse. And then after that, you couldn't really appreciate it. So it'd be different if it had something and then it was a backstory from there. But then they had stuff where it just kept going, kept doing the same shit over and over again.
Agree to a certain extent because if you remove filler, we can erase the Bount arc, which would be.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to Jay Weird.
I mean, in all honesty, I wouldn't have a problem with most of the like. If you didn't do it at like a crucial point in time in the story and it had nothing to do with, I'm like, bro, so now I have to go through an entire season of stuff just to figure out what happened after this fight with Ukiyoda. Like, bro, what happened?
Yo, I would never forget that moment. So, like the next week, you thought you gonna see the finish of the fight. No, random ass filler. Like, what the fuck is this?
And it's not just one or two, a few episodes. It's a whole season. I'm like, dog, why is this happening to me?
You set yourself up for it, so you gotta live with it.
Look, if we keep the Zanpakuto arc, I'm cool.
Is filler just like a graduation step into watching anime, just like living through a filler arc and just like ruining your aspect of the show?
It
yes,
it definitely teaches you how to live with disappointment. Like you're just like, oh yeah, here we go. Shit, now I'm here for 6 months. You know what I mean?
6 months is crazy.
Look, Naruto had niggas trapped for like 4 years, so I can't even complain about
that war arc depressed me so badly. I'm like, yo, I don't care about everybody's dreams in the Tsukuyomi. Come on, let's not do this.
What you mean? Tenten Joe was kind
First of all, we not going to talk about the one person that the swing on Naruto gets more screen time. Like, bro, they showed his swing.
This is crazy.
Tenten was kind of goated in that joint.
I mean, she was holding the guy together. You know what I mean?
Yo, even in Shippuden, he got back on the swing, and I'm like, dang, it already has more screen time than Tenten does. Like, that's wild, dog.
Oh, don't forget, everybody. Just put it out there. Fuck Jiraiya. You know, may rest in peace.
You gonna stop doing this, bro? You gonna stop doing this,
my man?
Yo,
you gonna stop doing this?
Why fuck Jiraiya?
You are gonna stop doing this, bro.
I listen. I don't want to go on the rest of the show saying why Jiraiya's trash, the worst teacher in the show.
Listen, he wasn't wrong. You know what I mean?
You know,
See, I can't. Before I used to really hate when he said that, but I'm like, we can't sit here and say that out of the 3 years when all three of them were trained under Sani, Naruto didn't learn the least. Sasuke came out in Shippuden and was getting ready to end the show. Like, all of them would have been done.
But see, no, I'm not knocking that Orochimaru is a better teacher. I'm not knocking it. But you can't just say, forget Jiraiya and let people like Kakashi, slide under the rug. Like, no, we're not doing that.
That's true.
Kakashi
Kakashi gets a straight pass, and nobody says anything about that. He gets a straight. Matter of fact, to go past Kakashi, Minato was an even worse teacher. But we let them slide completely under the bus. And
this is a sick Negro.
Okay. We let Minato and Kakashi slide, but Jiraiya is the worst one. I'm not accepting it.
We can't say that Kakashi's a bad teacher because tree and water walking are important.
You abandoned two of your students?
Abandoned is crazy.
He kind of
You abandoned two of your students.
Listen, Sasuke.
They wasn't important.
But didn't what Jiraiya like?
You abandoned two students.
They had the same They like,
all you needed was a shadow clone, bro, and you abandoned two students. Bro,
he doesn't.
But you left your teacher. You left your teacher's son because y'all got matching eyes.
A shit chakra pool. That's crazy.
I'm just saying,
bro. He could do a shadow clone. We're not doing it.
You can't tell me that he knows how to do that technique.
Not tonight.
all right, not tonight. No, anybody else has a remake or a remaster? I'm voting Inuyasha in there.
I agree with that.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
If you can remember 20 Inuyasha episodes, you let me know.
Ronin Warriors,
bro. I can't. Like that's the sad fact because it was shown on replay so much. But Inuyasha, in my opinion, it doesn't have enough action. Because it's more of like a romance anime and stuff. It doesn't have enough action to be like, okay, remaster and everything. I think it's just fine the way it is.
Yo, was the Band of Seven, was that a whole season or was that?
It was an arc-ish. Yeah, it was an arc.
Okay.
It was an arc. Oh, but that's my thing. Like, it's a romance anime, so it's not really needed to have, extra flashiness and stuff. And then if they was to let's say remaster it, it'd be like the sequel. And like the sequel really isn't that much different from the original when it comes to like its quality, like how it looks. So I'm just like, you leave it the way it is.
Damn, you'll leave that alone. All right, so somebody said what? Oh, hold on.
Akami got killed.
You
that going
Yes. Everybody's trying in the worst way possible.
Believe it or not, Yu Yu Hakusho got a remaster in 2011, but that's just the DVD. But and they had an OVA.
It actually didn't need one either.
And it got an OVA, and that OVA was terrible.
Trash.
Wow.
Hold on, would you be against a remake of Yu Yu Hakusho? Because the first season was trash.
Absolutely.
We already know the first season was trash.
Absolutely, I would.
My nigga Boji back in these streets. My bad. Continue.
The Yu Yu Hakusho remake. Just remake the whole thing. Keep the Dark Tournament the way it was, kind of, but just do everything else.
Tournament
a little differently. Are people
Did
against
anyone
that?
say? Nah, I'm cool.
Maybe a remaster, but not a remake.
I mean, the only thing I would have changed with the remaster or the remix or whatever is that Yukina actually finds out that Hiei is her brother. That's the only thing I would want changed in this series.
Well, since we starting war, if it was to get a remake, the only thing I would change would be to remove the last two arcs and let it end the Dark Tournament like it should have. Since you're starting war.
Don't do that.
But that's fine.
Since you came to draw blood,
just delete the last two arcs and let it end at the Dark Tournament like it should have. We just started war.
Why would you get rid of a good arc? Why would you get rid of Chapter Black?
Now, I'm not saying that Chapter Black is a bad arc. I'm not saying that, but unfortunately, it leads to an arc that's completely unnecessary. So it has to go both.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They both have to go. Not to mention, to be fair, it completely writes out Kuwabara for 95% of the arc, and I don't like that.
Is that your man or something? Like, what the fuck?
He's one of the four main characters, and he's been the most loyal character in the show.
He went to college. He said, "Fuck that spirit detective shit. They ain't paying the check." He went to go be a doctor. That's what he did.
But I got a show for Cam. I got a show for Cam after this.
Let my man Kuwabara go to school. What the fuck?
And that's the whole problem right there. School. We out here trying to fight a three-way demon war. You over here worried about college, bro. I don't care about no college.
After the war, spirit detectives don't get paid nothing, so he trying.
It might not be no college left no more if this goes self. And you want to go study English too. And we over here trying to make sure the world's surviving, bro. Ain't got time for this. Get over here.
I got to write this 20-page essay.
Learn what?
Jay Weir, go find an OVA. It's pretty much young Karama and young Hiei in the first one, and the second one to get a whole gang together.
Yeah, I can live with it. But I don't really need a remake. I don't need a remaster. It's relatively fine. I think it's fine the way it is.
Nigga, you want to get rid of two arcs? Like, what the fuck you talking about? Relatively fine.
No, if it was a remake, get rid of the last two arcs. I didn't even say Chapter Black was bad, but it directly leads to an arc that's unnecessary.
But the Demon World tournament show you about his heritage.
And of course, there is aspects about Sensui I don't like, but
Here we go.
Too many personalities. He didn't need 7. 3 was fine.
No, 7 personalities was lit.
You didn't even see all 7 for the most part.
With the 7 Negroes, with the
Like you mainly saw 3, and so all he really needed was 3.
Now you want the 7 Negroes of Sensui. All right, you got it.
Bro, tell me who the 7 versions of him were. Tell me the 7.
The nigga with the gun.
Because you got 3 that we know
That's
of.
the only one everybody remember. The nigga with the gun.
You got the one with the gun, the real one that used sacred energy, and the one that engaged with Yusuke for the majority of the arc. Them the 3 everybody remember. The other 4 are irrelevant.
And then the dude, like, you know what I mean, that loved the ball. So you
The whole problem right there.
What you? Well, hey,
One is personality.
No, I'm saying that the other 4 are irrelevant.
Hey.
That's the whole problem.
On Blerd Cartel, love who you love. Don't
No, I ain't mad about the love part, but you could have mixed that in with the original Sensui and been fine.
Yo, that's crazy though. He got 7 personalities, so you go sleep with a bull. Yo, what's up, bro?
Like you could have. I'm saying you could have mixed that with the original Sensui anyway. That wasn't bad. Just mix the whole love story with the original Sensui, so it would have been fine either way. You didn't need 7. But I mean, like you use fine. Like it's fine. I'm not mad at it.
I think they should remake JoJo.
Did anyone say?
Oh God!
Don't touch JoJo. Don't touch JoJo.
Oh God!
Yeah, leave JoJo as it is. It's perfection.
That is perfect. That's
I'm gonna be real with you, Watson. I'm gonna be real with you. If to remake JoJo would require so many different changes, it would be an entirely different show. So therefore,
that's exactly what I want.
Like it would take so many changes, bro. I don't think it would make it.
That is peak anime, yo, and it is rare. I love other things, but
Peak is a strong word.
Man, JoJo easily top 3. Top 3. I'm easily
top 3. Flamboyant anime. I give you that.
Overall. Every part of the story been solid from beginning to end.
Ain't nobody finna sit here and tell me Giorno is not the example of we want to make a statement. We're not finna act like this man is not.
But that show,
listen, I'm just saying before we go any further, Monterey will be entering sensitivity training after this.
Before we continue, this is only about JoJo and everything. I love everybody, and I have no problem with everybody and who they choose and what they choose to do. This is just about JoJo and the fact that their art style is something I cannot get through.
Right here.
I mean, but what about I don't know. What about Star Platinum the World, or what about Golden Wind, or or
the abilities are good. The art style I can't get by, and some of the main characters I can't get by. But the art style is something that killed me from the beginning. The art style
can't get past the poses. That's what it is.
That too. But the art style killed me from the beginning. Oh God.
Listen, the JoJo poses is iconic, man.
It is.
Yeah, the poses are iconic, not for the right reasons, but they are iconic.
Exactly.
They're not for the right reasons.
Everything that glitter ain't gold.
No bull. They do the Vogue joint, and then they gonna just body the shit out you. So I'm cool with it. Like hit you with the.
Sensei the Syndicate, how you feel about these allegations of JoJo?
Here at the Blerd Syndicate, we embrace and love all. So we're happy with.
You're lying. You're lying to yourself. You don't love all anime.
We love each and every anime.
Liar.
No, well, not all of them.
Remastered, Cowboy Bebop.
Let's turn the sensitivity training real quick.
Yeah, but we're not gonna say that out in public though. We definitely not gonna do that though. So, yeah, but publicly speaking, for the Blerd Syndicate, we love all animes and what they represent.
JoJo's peak fiction.
I did hear Watson, but I have an alternative. I think he said remaster Cowboy Bebop. I don't think that one needs it, but I think Outlaw Star needs to be remastered.
Yeah.
I would want to remake Ronin Warriors though.
That was my next one.
Oh yeah, Ronin Warriors for sure.
Yes. Matter of fact, that needs a remake. That needs a full remake.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It needs a remake. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Somebody here explain to me the story of Ronin Warriors after a certain point. Explain that to me.
Didn't they all have amnesia and somehow get their powers back, and then something just started?
No, that's why we need a remake. That's why we need a remake right there, because nobody remembers the story enough for it to be relevant.
Well, I know Tombo was trying to take over the world with the dynasty and shit, and they was fighting that.
That mother needs a remake bad.
Yo, shout out Blue Gender. That's my shit.
I mean, Starship Troopers, the anime, yeah.
Starship Troopers, the anime. Get that remake, please.
Kabanari remaster.
Kabanari.
Yeah, the Iron Fortress.
Shout out to Asia.
Remaster. I thought
that joint already look nice though.
Yeah, it's already high def and everything. So what would you? How would you remake it? Or
he want the 4K version. That's what
I want that Demon Slayer stuff. And then
you want
that fake stay night type animation. You want that shit.
Yeah, the face
I just have
just a little blend. Just a little blend.
You know them niggas, they ain't got no budget on animation. Like they
but
do whatever
Fate, in order to it needs to animate all the rest of the storyline, bro, and that's so much.
Oh God, yeah. Looking at
it's like a whole bunch of novels and video games. Right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, would you remaster One Piece?
Hell no.
See, I knew that was coming, and we need to go ahead and put this out there right now. When One Piece is finished, no, we need to put this out there right now. When One Piece is finished, in about 3 to 5 years, hopefully, when it's finished, we do not need to remaster the first half of it because of the sorry animation. No, we do not need to do that. It does not get that kind of pass. That's its fault for lasting 25 to 30 years. No.
You don't want One Piece in 4K?
No, I don't.
I need that.
Look at the longevity.
It was trash.
Yeah, but they already started to do it though, because they have it on like Crunchyroll where they make them into like movies where they go through different sagas of them. So
yeah, they do that with the arcs now.
So they already started. They just like, we're not gonna do all of the episodes. Like we're not gonna do 1,054 episodes, but we're gonna go ahead and sum this shit up for you.
No HD remix for One Piece.
Actually, there's a website that does that. They takes out all the extra filler parts of the anime and just shows the episodes up to where you can watch them way less.
But what he talking about is like what they doing with the movies. Like we're gonna crunch all 300 episodes into 2-hour movies, and that's what it is.
Nope, it don't need that. It's been too much time. It don't get that kind of glory.
No, I would like that. That's like 10 movies. Like that, they could wrap that up real fast. Like, come on.
You really believe they could
They already done it with 2 arcs. They did it with the Alabaster arc, and they did it with the joint with Chopper. They already proved that it worked.
Yeah, and plus, it's not really for us. It's
you
for the
honestly
people
believe they could put down the entire plot of One Piece in 10 movies? Just be honest with yourself.
If they doing it like the way they want, not in 10 movies, but they could take each arc and make a movie. That's how long each arc is, and they could do it like that. They already did it with 2 arcs so far.
But it's not really for us anyway. It's for the people that haven't really seen it. You know what I'm saying? So they want to be able to see it, because that's one of the biggest like gripes against it is the fact that the artwork isn't all that appealing. So if they can be able to do that and make more money, why wouldn't they?
What Alpha Ibre, would you remaster One Piece? Because that was a conversation going on right now.
One Piece.
It's the abomination that we're talking about.
Damn.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
How you doing it?
I'm not gonna lie. When it gets slow, it gets real slow, and it'd be hard for me to pay attention. I was shorting the amount of like. I understand the world building, but half of it, I'm like, yo, if we could just cut at least a quarter of this out, I'd be cool.
As long as hell.
Shout out Jay Weird. He put up Big O for a remake.
Big O was dope though. I don't know.
I like Big O the way it was.
I wouldn't be mad at a remake of Big O.
You can't ask me to give you 5 episodes of that.
That gives me an idea for one. Oh yeah, go ahead though.
Did anybody say Teen Titans? Because I want them to finish that story.
No remake for Goat Piece because it's Goat Piece. So like,
here we go.
Nothing needs to be changed. Nothing. It's perfect.
I have an idea for one, but it might be controversial though.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like there is a controversial stand on it.
Just hear me out. What I feel like they should remake Ninja Scroll. They should
Yo, That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Hit it any faster.
Hear
Go
me
ahead.
out. Hear
the
me out.
violation
Hear
button
me
was
out. I
ready.
actually have. I have
funny.
the copy of Ninja Scroll in my living room. The only thing that kind of I can never get my mind around is we know Jubei Kibagami and Gemma hate each other, but they never gave an in-depth description of how and why they hated each other. All you know is Jubei jumped out the snow and sliced his head off. No in-depth description.
You
No
want a remake of it?
Like,
Yo,
You
it
got a
had
series.
potential, but you know that's just me though.
If you
Cam, can I
remember,
ask you
Ninja
why
Scroll
you
a
had your
series.
finger
It was
on the
terrible?
Can I ask you why you had your finger on the violation button? The split second he said controversial, Cam's finger started moving towards
I was
it.
ready for him.
Yeah, he like Ninja Scroll. No, you can't touch that.
If you go back, go watch Ninja Scroll the series. It is trash. So I'm just hopefully. Now I should hit the violation button. That should get wiped off the face of the earth and fixed.
Yo,
that's me though.
he
I don't
said
know.
Hakai.
It's why I just know that when I picked up on. If they could just add more detail to it, I guess. I think that's just me though. That's one thing I just noticed. That's me though.
Oh,
I'm also saying remake Gungrave for the old niggas like me. Go to
Harry McDowell fuckery. Let's go.
Yeah.
Harry McDowell top fuckery. It's
Elevator all day.
Fuckery. That nigga was like, listen, Brandon, get this money. No, I'm loyal to this nigga. I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head and then figure it out later. But
you know what? Did anyone say
remake?
Did anyone? Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Yo, did anyone say SAO? Because I'm gonna need that to get remastered. I'm gonna need that to get remade, dog.
I like Sword Art.
And when I say that, I'm
you want light
about the
novel
first two seasons.
story?
We can keep Alicization, but
Nah, you can leave the first 12 episodes. You can leave them alone. The second half,
I'm saying like the first half of the first season was great. When they woke up and then went back into it, I was like, "Yo, this is horrible."
I got one.
Is it a little too new to remake, or I don't know?
I mean, I think it's. I mean, the whole thing with his adopted cousin /
that's
sister.
the thing that was really throwing me off. I'm like, dog, what?
That threw people the wrong way, I think. My idea for a remake, I don't know how people gonna feel about it. I think G Gundam needs a complete remake. Complete.
I don't remember enough.
Complete.
Oh wait, you're talking about Golden Finger?
Yes.
Oh no,
it needs a complete remake.
The reason I think need to be touched.
No, it needs to be a remake because, to be fair, the story leading up to when Burning Gundam became a thing is solid, but after that, once you unlock Super Saiyan and DG sales and the Dark Gundam got ridiculous, it stopped making any sense because to this day, nobody can explain why Super Saiyan became a thing in machines. And then the whole ending where they just went to I think it was the moon or a whole different planet. Regardless, they went like to another place and just took Rain out the skull. Like, you know what? It needs a remake. And the only reason I say the first half can be included in the remake is because the Gundams themselves, some of them just didn't look good. Like, other than Shining Gundam, like it. Some of the other four, like I like the one that had
remake the show, but keep the music.
Listen,
you can keep the music, but some of the Gundams didn't look good. Like I didn't like the one that took off the shoulder pads for Gauntlets. I think it could have been better. The one that was like a French lanceman, that one could have been better. Like I think they could redo some of the Gundams that represented the nations of the world, and just redid the second part of the second half of the story, and it could be a lot better. You can keep Burning Gundam and all that.
With the rules Gundam.
Are we turning on shoulder pad Gundam?
I think you could do that a lot better though. Like, I like the idea. Take off your shoulder pads, put them as gauntlets. But I think you could do that better now than you did back then. And then the story, the story just fell out. Once they added DG sales and went Super Saiyan, they lost me with that story. I was just like, nah, we can't do that.
The Wizard of Oz, you had two. Let me.
I got two genres for a remake. I need, as I said last week, Zoids, and then, just 2023 that joint. I mean, I need Liger Zero in 2023. And then, you know what I mean?
I like Zoids the way it is.
I don't remember.
That's
I haven't seen Zoids in over 15 years. Like
I love
15
Zoid's
years.
New Century Duo. I would meet him in the middle and say it needs a direct sequel.
Huh. Okay.
I would go that far. 'Cause I love the original one. I think it's fine.
Is Bit still a pilot or no?
Let Bit still be a pilot and just do like, cause they were gonna run it back with another season of the games. They're just gonna switch up the teams. I think run that direct sequel and have the 2023 graphics like he says and everything. And be good. You can have like a Zero with a couple of new transformations, maybe, and just work out some stuff. I think that would be solid.
Have the young boy come back with the Berserk Fury and his mom.
But you can even do that and maybe like have some new antagonists. But I know Hollywood had a second one he wanted to get off his chest first. So I'll go into that.
Yeah, remastered Trinity Blood. I need that.
I ain't watch that joint in a minute.
He was at the bottom of the barrel for that one. I agree, though. I agree.
Like, cause I like Trinity Blood's one, New Century Zero. Cause the first I need to watch them 25 episodes again. It was good. I haven't seen them in a few years, but like it was fine. The sequel, not the sequel, the other version with the shield liger and girl that be fusing herself in people like that maybe might need one, but I think the original one is fine. I had another one that could use a remaster.
It need a remake, but it's fairly new. But because they fucked it over, I need them to do it over again. And that's the God of High School. I need
that is a fact. That is a whole fact.
And fix that joint for me. Like, just
boy, God of High School.
Not with the way that the manga came out and you reading them. I'm like, bro, y'all rush this way too much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
3 chapters per one episode, and you're rushing everything. Part of being in mid-fight was the fact that Mori is able to see and understand how people fight, like just seeing it once. And you only really saw maybe not even a fraction of it.
I mean, they might not have had the funding for all the episodes it would have taken, possibly, because God of High School, if you stretched it out over them 500 webtoon chapters, it would have taken fleshing it out at least a bit more. It'd have taken 300 episodes, maybe somewhere around average of that.
I'm cool with that. I'd have watched.
So they might not have had
every
the
single
funding.
one of them.
But
I'm gonna give a couple of anime. Y'all tell me remake or remastered on this one. So, Beyblade.
I think we find that it's had too many.
Neither.
Forget it. Remake the
Too many.
original.
Leave it alone.
Neither. Goddamn.
Bring back Tyson, Max, Kai,
Neither. Goddamn. Neither.
No.
Let it die. Let it die. Not let it rip. Let it die.
Yo, Guyver was that shit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right,
Oh,
Tokyo.
yes, sir.
Okay,
I'll be
Man, Tyson,
I don't
bro.
got no
You're not-
faith they'll do Tokyo Ghoul right. I have no faith at all.
Remake.
They tried it. They tried it twice.
No,
dude. They
leave
tried
Tokyo
season 2
Ghoul
and they
in.
messed it up.
Can I get a
They
remake of
tried
High
Tokyo
School of
Ghoul
the
re-
Dead with an
I have
ending
no
or
faith
something?
they'll get that right.
Zatch Bell.
I was just gonna say that. That was gonna be my
Remaster it.
next one.
Remaster it.
That was gonna be
Remaster
my
it.
next one.
Remaster
They
it.
said that they're supposed to be making another
Yep.
one
That's the
where
classic,
he's
man.
older.
That's the classic.
Yeah, it has a manga's out for like the sequel already. The manga is currently out, but you can just remaster it. That's fine.
What's the sequel called?
Zatch Bell 2.
Okay.
Like it sounds like you could just remaster Zatch Bell. Like I already got
I
100.
wanted them to
I think, like,
finish it.
150
They
episodes.
didn't. You left.
Yeah.
Like, they kept showing Zeno all in the back. I'm like, so we really not going? Obviously,
It's because they didn't do the third,
Like,
the third part. Like it's 50 more episodes that was only in Japan that went through his brother Zeno and all that.
Yeah.
They didn't put it in English, so that's why. But they finished everything.
I'm gonna give a little John. Full Metal Alchemist.
No.
Nothing.
Don't touch it.
Brotherhood is fine.
That was
If
the
you
remake.
didn't understand the original one, that's the reason why they made Brotherhood.
Even the original one isn't bad, but it doesn't need a remake or anything. Just let that. It's fine.
Devil May Cry Baby. If anybody watched.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see that.
I didn't see that one.
That was solid the way it was.
It was. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you can leave that be.
Isn't that on Netflix with like 12 episodes?
Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
They already did that.
got a remake. It
They
got a
did that
remake.
already.
Isn't that new Crystal?
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. They shouldn't have remade it. I like the original better.
Well, they did remake it. I don't see how they made it more quote unquote child friendly than it already was, but they made it more child friendly than it already was.
Yeah.
They don't need to do it no more.
Damn.
All right, just answer. Obviously, we got one. Promise Neverland. Jesus.
Neither.
The remake that we would need is boy.
Yo, did you hear?
Jesus.
Did you hear the side? The depth of the side,
Bro. When you skip 2 arcs, bro, it loses every bit of zeal, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and matter of fact, I might not want they might not even need to remake it because the ending is so awkward that it really wouldn't even end on a good note.
That ending, baby. Oh
It really wouldn't go on a good note. Oh boy.
Just give me Goldie Pond. That's all I need. The best arc in the damn show. That's all I need. Like, what the fuck? Just give me that. I don't ask for anything much.
Like, that'd be so rough. I don't think they should. I think even though it was so bad, they might just need to let it rest. It's that bad.
Yeah.
You said let it rest.
Yo.
Hey, how would you guys feel about them doing like a Hitman Reborn? Would you want a remake or a remaster?
Just
Remake.
Remaster it.
You gotta follow a manga, man.
That's
I need a remake.
If you remaster it, you gotta lead it to where it's the hype of, because it's so underrated that it's not up there with the other things that the other anime should be with. So if you're gonna remaster it, then you gotta hype it up to where it should be up there. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah. They'd have to push it hella hard just to be able to get like, hey, this is remastered. I think it'd be better to just remake it. You know what I mean?
That's like remastering Kenichi, like, so it could be up there with everything else. It should.
Yeah.
Plus, I was tired of them training all the goddamn time too. They're like, hey,
can I get a
power.
remaster or a remaster of Seraph for the End, please? That's just for me.
Not saying for the end.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. That first episode, like, a lot of times I be looking and I'm like, with Hunter x Hunter, when Monterey brought up that, I was like, I had to force myself to get through like the first 5 or 6 episodes because I was told that it got better, and I was like, all right, cool. But the first episode of that, I was like, yo, this is wild.
Remake Samurai 7, please.
I was thinking that. I hated the ending. I hated this so badly. Because Kikucho was supposed to be getting married, but yet he got destroyed.
Bro, what is it with you in the marriages, dog? What's going on?
He want to get married. Don't be great.
My man be looking at anime just to, yo, when's this wedding happening, dog? When's the wedding happening?
I need the wedding.
I need the wedding between Ichigo and Orihime. Like, where was that at? Like,
he wanted to be an anime wedding coordinator. That's crazy.
Why do we need a wedding of them? They shouldn't even have been together. Like, why are we doing this?
Good question.
Now we
what we talking about?
Now we turn on love.
Bro, I was never on there. I was never on their train.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
You said Orihime and Ichigo. I'm like, I was never on their train. Like, we want to see a wedding. I don't want to see a wedding of the wrong couple.
I just didn't like.
They're not a great couple.
Nah, they made it seem like it was going to be him, and I wasn't really with him getting with Ruki anyway. So I'm like,
so Ruki was just his homie. That's his man.
Yeah, that's what I was like, bro.
Ruki was a homie. It's crazy.
Boy, they done drunk that tea. That's crazy, boy. He got Kubo got y'all too, boy. They drunk the tea too. He got y'all the same way. He was like, you know what? I done messed up. I done put Rukia in a whole rescue arc and everything. Let me just do another rescue arc. Put Orihime in that mug. We just gonna pretend the whole first part of Bleach just never happened. And them boys drunk that tea.
Every arc he low-key rescuing somebody.
He drunk the tea, boy.
You can't sit here and say you can't say that like the bond with them was different because she's the reason why he awakened his powers. So it was just like, yo, we sliding for Ruki. Like, we not finna just let y'all steal her and then kill her. Like, nah.
Because the counter argument that I would be making for that, even though we're not going to have a full discussion, but the counter argument I'll make for that is that he didn't make a relationship with Orihime throughout the show, which is weird. Yet he
That's
made
true.
one with
I will
Rukia,
100%
but we
agree with
argue that Rukia shouldn't have been with him. That makes no sense.
No, do we need an episode to where what anime characters should have been with each other instead of with
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a great episode.
See, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, before we go to war, I have to be in person. When I make that argument that Naruto and Sakura should have been together, I don't need no lip from none of y'all.
I agree. No, I agree. I agree.
It's gonna be full war when I make that argument.
A lot of people don't like that. Like, I mean, they don't like that idea, but she actually kept him in line. Meanwhile, it's like he never really talked to Hinata at all.
And listen, it all could have happened, but he told Sakura, "You're for the streets," and then that ended everything. So you fucking.
But she wasn't even. But that's not even how it was, though.
She was trying to play him. She was trying to play him though. She tried to be like, "Hey, listen, no, you don't have to do this anymore. I really care about you."
Sakura was Drake, and he tried to get Naruto to get off the pole. But I mean,
oh wow.
Nah,
Sasuke, if you want to, ideologize.
Yeah, I was about to, Monroe. We can't sit here and say like while I do understand the idea, we can't sit here and go through all of the times where, he's risked his life to save her, and then it's just been like, bro, he showed up at the hospital for his friend, and she completely bypassed my man and was like, "Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake." Like, yo, I felt my man's heart breaking. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yo, real quick,
I understand that. But you gotta understand it takes a process to get out of toxic love sickness. It takes a process to get out of there.
That's true.
Plus they're kids. Like they're nothing but like 12 and 13 years old. What do you expect?
Are we giving Koga his dream love in Kagome?
Of course not.
Nah.
Damn.
Because he was trying too hard, bro. No, absolutely not.
You said he was a
He
simp?
believed in himself, though. He believed in
He
himself.
absolutely was.
Simping ain't easy. You know what I mean?
Simping ain't easy. I got a boyfriend. Well, you need two.
No, please. Yo, he will wake up from his cave. They'd be halfway across the world. He's like, you know what? Boyfriend number 2. Yeah, my man was. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
What about a remake of Gangster? Even though the first season was good, I just thought it should.
I think Gangster is good where it's at, kind of.
Now we like Gangster.
That's crazy.
Damn, it was made by a woman. So back to your sensitivity training.
Here we go.
You already in it, man, right? You in 2 sessions over there.
Listen, I'll be checking in.
I know not what you're talking about.
I'll be there in 2 days. Then I'll be all right.
We hold it. We hold a strong ship over here at Blerd Cartel. So I've got one John.
See y'all watching. I'm gonna go.
You got one John. Monray got 2.
Yo, Monray was all he was like, look, man, the power system was cool. The poses were golden. I just can't get behind some of the people at there. I'm like, yo,
I can't get behind the flamboyancy.
That broken wrist syndrome on JoJo.
Broken wrist syndrome is crazy. You might have
to get the
out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
He said broken wrist.
Broken wrist syndrome.
Yo, the broken wrist.
Was
out of here.
On what's about the most hatefulest nigga.
We're out of here. We're out of here. I'm done. This guy, broken wrist syndrome is crazy. Let's just sign off.
They had no one to do that show.
What the fuck is going on? I'm done. I'm out of here. We're sitting watching in the same class as fucking Myra.
No, Gangster.
Oh shit.
I had 2 more, then I'm done.
All right.
I need a S Cry remake.
Jesus.
I need Cosmo the Shell Bullet back in the streets.
I'm sorry. Hold on. You said Ghost in the what?
No. S Cry.
Oh.
Ed.
I know exactly what he's talking about with my boy Kazuya.
Yeah, Cosmo the
And
Shell.
Ryu, and I think it's Ryuho. I think that's it.
Yep.
Best rivalry.
I need that, and then give me a B.
Yours.
I mean, give my boy Olga the proper respect he deserves. You know what I mean?
But besides the symphony training, check out what it sounds like. RZA Oz.
Wow.
Definitely. I mean, what it sound like, you know?
You'll be going tomorrow for a sensitivity training. Welcome to Hollywood. Check them out on that. Also, GDC Mafia. Zesty Boy is up.
Facts.
Passport niggas down. Lower echelon
Zesty Boys being up is crazy.
Passport niggas is down. Lower echelon boys, we here.
Facts. Facts.
Zesty boys in the building.
Nah, you're wild. Like, bro.
Spirit Airline boys, if you got a flyer out, you know what I mean?
Spirit Airline boys is crazy.
If you got a flyer out.
You paying that $100 the check-in bag? That check bag?
You gotta pay that.
You paying that, Joe?
Oh no.
You know what I mean? The best era is making a mixtape for the joint. That was the best era, but we're past that.
Definitely. Matter of fact, I might bring that back. Make the give me a
who the last mixtape you made for the joint? I won't put you on the spot. You got a whole situation. Let me not bring up the past. You know what I mean? Watson.
Yo.
That's what locker room talk. We had locker room talk in a minute. I'm getting back to my locker room talk.
Locker room gotta come back.
They gotta come through so we can have some crazy questions.
Check me out on TikTok.
Watson the understory great.
Check me out on TikTok. Road to 1K. I can go live. Other than that, I'll be in the comments of any Blerd panel going on for the rest of the week. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Much appreciated.
Watson, here's a question for you. Definitely on the locker room tip. So, would you put the anime on dub going out or no?
Would I put the what?
Would you put the anime on dub just to eat the drawing out?
What the fuck?
Oh wow.
Just to get some.
Would you say just sub the dub if you had to go in sniper position and you get the yams? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's happening.
Ah, there you go.
It's hands down.
Dub.
Yo, put Dragon Ball Z Kai on. We good.
Yo, Watson the Great, aka Broken Wrist Boys. I'm talking about
Broken Wrist Boys is crazy.
Y'all gotta stop. Watson D underscore great. Go follow her on TikTok, please. This is crazy.
Yo, we gotta chill.
Lower echelon boy, the mayor of the lower echelon town, Philly Anime Boys here.
Yeah, Philly Anime Boy. I'll be on TikTok talking about shit. Doing a couple of the Blerd Cartel Jones today. And I'm surprised nobody talked about no Akami Got Killed, no Soul Eater remakes. Like anything that got a manga.
Soul Eater remake is Fire Force.
No.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
No.
You will not sully the good name of Soul Eater in the manga like that.
Okay, all right. You had to specify which one you talking about because we not talking about
I need the Soul Eater show to get turned to the manga version. I need a remake. I need that.
Please.
I need a pre-time skip, Black Star and all I need all that shit. And like you said, we didn't go enough into more, so it's like
Yeah, good point.
That's those Jones. Those were good.
Listen, back to the locker room talk. Philly Anime Boy, you giving the joint a Crunchyroll account if you didn't hit yet?
Oh no! You gotta get my Crunchyroll account.
That's crazy. I know you got situations.
You can't get random shorties the Crunchyroll.
You can't get random. Yeah. They not even awarding me for what's that low budget joint? Anime Crush. They not even awarding that.
Facts.
He said, "Send it a Kiss Anime." That shit's
free online. I ain't gonna get all the viruses on there.
You pay half.
Philly, tell them straight, dog. If they not your mains, then you gotta take them to kissanime.com, dog.
I'll send you the link.
Kids anime, boy. If they asking for passwords, boy, take them to YouTube. What are we doing today?
not for the YouTube.
Listen, Monterey trying to take it.
You get, boy, y'all know what I'm talking about. You get that YouTube version. They got, like a fourth of the screen with some random picture, and then the anime episode right there. You get them that.
Oh nah.
You get them that, and if they willing to watch that, you got to keep her.
They willing to have a letterbox
screen anime. If she watch that with you, yeah.
He said we got to give her.
We appreciate you coming on here. Yeah, I'll be on your other Jones. You know what I mean? So what y'all got going on? Where they can find you at? Your merch, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so we are all of it's just the Blerd Syndicate. So just check us out. We got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We have just a bunch of interviews that go on too. So just check us out.
So if you're a vicious sub watcher, right, and you got to join, and she a dub watcher, are you converting for her?
Absolutely not.
No. She just gonna have to read fast.
That's crazy.
Conversion, bro. What you talking about? You can watch both.
Conversion is crazy.
You watch both. What are you talking about? You watch her version with her, and you watch the sub version by yourself.
Yo,
see Monterey, there you go. He's a smart man.
Yo,
but
the way he said it, because as he said, all I heard was Drake.
Drake.
Definitely, you just watch sub by yourself. I mean,
Geezer the super nerd. What's up with you, sir?
I got like my management got like a little mixtape that's putting together promo. Some mainstream artists. It's on my page. I'm also gonna, got some sponsorships in the works and things like that.
I need a interlude or a skit or something. You know what I mean?
I got you. I can work on something. Consider it done. I got you, man. Well, definitely.
So back to locker room talk. The chick said cash app her a couple $, so she gets a 12-piece flat. But you ain't hit yet. You gonna send that to her or no?
How long you been known her for?
I can't. I wouldn't. I don't want to go into it that
way. Hold on. What was the flavor of the flats?
Lemon pepper.
Ooh.
Is it? Hold on. Is it wet?
Lemon pepper flats.
Wet. Fry hard.
Yeah, wet.
Hard. You said it the cash app or no?
Now unless you share them with me. That'll be the only way.
Ooh, okay.
I like that answer.
Tell her come over so you share it, and then there you go. I like how you finesse it. You turn a finesse into a finesse.
Definitely. Share the lemon pepper.
Alpha Hybrid in the building. What's up with you, sir?
What's going on with you? Yeah, probably, uploading has been slow. I've been trying to take these studying for these tests for my certs for work, but I'm definitely going to get back around to making some more content. Chaos Dragon, Instagram,
Angelica,
Alpha Hybrid 19. You said what?
No, I'm saying Angelica in the comments. She late as usual. Nothing changed.
Angelica, are you sharing the lemon pepper wing?
Are you giving her the money for the lemon pepper wings? That's the real question.
Oh, wait, is my question the same?
Yes.
Oh, nah. See, I'm gonna go get the wings, and then she's gonna get half of them.
Thank you.
See me. I like to eat my own food, so I'm just gonna buy me some wings, and she gonna get her wings, and there you go. So I can eat mine. You can eat yours.
All right, but you don't always got the money to pay for 2 sets of wings, though.
Man, that's crazy.
And real quick, Monterey.
Oh, it's simple. See, what you gotta do is be like, see the way that my card is set up. Like my money gotta go into the checking, the checking go into the savings, then back to the checking. And that don't happen until after 12. So like, just cover them wings right quick, and then I got you next time.
So Monterey, here we go. Last but not least, right? You say you're gonna take her to Capitol Grill. Would you decide to cook her Capitol Grill? Do you feel you're in the right or you're in the wrong?
I think I remember seeing this post, and if you do not tell her beforehand, You wrong.
I need a plate.
Get this nigga out of here.
You need to warn them. You need to warn somebody beforehand if you're gonna change the plans, because that's what I expect from them. Like if you say, all right, we're finna go out to some Olive Garden or something, and I get there and you got some noodles and chicken in the microwave, something like that, like, hey, change the plans. I'll be mad as a motherfucker. And I done got my mindset.
Get out of here.
Well,
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm sorry.
So you're just saying, if you change the plans, let them know. That's all I'm saying.
You shouldn't be eating the Olive Garden.
Let them know beforehand. That's all I'm saying. Let them know. Work from that. But if you surprise them with that, that's wrong.
Olive Garden is crazy, dog. That's
He
wild.
said he was gonna take her to Capitol Grill, but he started to cook Capitol Grill. We go Capitol Grill next week.
Matter of fact, that's a whole different question. Is cooking on the first date something you should do?
Shout out to locker room talk. We don't get in locker room talk. That you know what I mean? But
that's a good question though.
We join locker room talk. We in there. We will be at Monday. We're gonna get into everything, you know.
Applebee's is crazy.
Italian Applebee's.
Yo.
Listen, what Italian? Don't say it's the Olive Garden, my boy.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like the fact that he said Olive Garden out of every place that he could have gone to, like that's crazy.
They said PF Chang is Chinese Applebee's, but whatever.
Yo.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Blerd.com. Shout out to Blerd Cartel. Shout out to everything. Shout out to everybody for joining up. You know, we'll be back next week. Should you have been with that nigga? That's the topic for next week. Or that Jordan. You go both ways.
Oh wow.
Let's get some ladies on this too, because they're gonna feel the way. Oh, Gojo should have been with him. Oh, she should have been with him.
Ew, hot dogs and spaghetti. Stop this madness. Stop this madness. No.
Glizzy,
you don't know hot dogs. You do like sausage. You don't do no hot dogs. Stop it.
Glizzy and spaghetti is nasty work.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.